Welcome to Behind the Crime, where true crime meets real life. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. Let's uncover the truth, one case at a time. Now let's see today's story. Tragedy in Breathitt County, a community search and unraveling. Nestled in the hills of eastern Kentucky lies Breathitt County, home to roughly 13,400 residents in 2023, with a median age around 43 and average household income near $41,100. Predominantly rural and less ethnically diverse, over 96% of the population identifies as white. Over decades, the county's population has crept downward from a peak in pervasively coal-dependent communities, and local pockets still bear reminders of economic hardship, persistent poverty rates, and limited infrastructure. In this setting, where tight-knit relationships span generations and neighbors often rely on one another, the disappearance of a child can spark both fierce alarm and resolute communal mobilization. Such was the case when 10-year-old Jayden Spicer vanished from his home in early August 2025, igniting a week-long search that would end in heartbreak and legal shockwaves. Please encourage me by hitting the subscribe button so that I can continue to source for more interesting and educating chilling true crime stories. Now let's see the full story. On the morning of Wednesday, August 6, 2025, at approximately 9:23 a.m., Kentucky State Police, KSP, Post 13 in Hazard, received a 911 call. Jayden Spicer had gone missing from his home on Pambo Branch Road, near Jackson, the county seat of Breathitt County. According to the report, the boy was last seen the night prior, Tuesday, August 5th, around 9 p.m. in his Sonic the Hedgehog pajamas. The alarm sounded immediately. Troopers, K-9 units, drones, sonar teams, and volunteer search and rescue crews fanned out across woods, hollers, streams, and back roads, exhausting every resource from the sky, water, and ground. As evening fell, the community rallied. Family members, neighbors, even schoolmates, everyone joined the call, and a family GoFundMe page was launched by Jayden's aunt, Samantha Brunty, promising a cash reward for tips that could lead to his safe return. 2 days into the search, a deeply emotional moment captured the collective heartbreak. In a handwritten statement shared with media outlet WMT, and echoed across local platforms, Felicia A Gross, Jayden's 33-year-old mother, pleaded with the public. "We want him safe at home. Please, if anybody see my son Jayden Spicer, please report it to the Jackson Police Department. We love him very much. Please do the right thing. Call the police. Please pray for us." Her words became a symbol of sorrow and hope, pinned on community Facebook pages, pressed in news broadcasts, and shared widely by prayer groups. Despite days of searching, no sign of Jayden was found, until Tuesday, August 12th. That afternoon, KSP detectives received a new piece of information about the boy's disappearance. Acting swiftly, they redirected their search to a densely wooded location along Canoe Road, near the mouth of Joe Little Fork. At around 3 p.m., volunteers and troopers discovered Jayden's remains buried in a plastic tote within a shallow grave. The county coroner pronounced him deceased on site, and his body was sent to the state medical examiner's office in Frankfort for autopsy. By August 12th, the case had shifted from a missing person investigation to a full criminal probe. Authorities took Gross into custody and lodged multiple charges against her: second-degree manslaughter, abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, falsely reporting an incident. According to her arrest citation, Felicia Gross admitted to giving Jayden a type of sleeping medication, believing it would help him rest, but she claimed he suffered a fatal medical emergency. In a panic, she placed his body in a plastic container and buried it in the wooded area. Additionally, investigators say that Gross coached Jayden's siblings on what to say to police during their interviews, raising concerns about witness tampering. On Thursday, August 14th, Gross made her first court appearance. A judge entered a not guilty plea on her behalf and assigned a public defender to represent her. Her next court date is scheduled for August 18th. Meanwhile, the community in Jackson held a vigil to honor Jayden, a shared act of grief and tribute, with many saying, "It's a nightmare. I just feel like I can't wake up from it." For a county of just over 13,000 people, this tragedy hits deeply, exposing both vulnerability and the strength of collective grief. As the case unfolds, the broader questions: what happened, how did authorities respond, what did the autopsy reveal, will shape not only legal outcomes but also the community's path toward healing. Subscribe for more chilling true life stories.